right, here we go again. Friday, September 5th, WNBA player prop video. Welcome back, everybody. For those of you who are new, I welcome you. My name's Anthony, and this is SportsBook-Robbery. Basically, I'll try to handicap the games, look for the weak lines, pick apart the sports books, commit that. SportsBook-Robbery, that's right. It is Friday, Feel Good Friday. 3 games on the slate. Let's jump right in. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna rapid fire a bunch of stuff. Actually, right off the rip, I'm gonna read off my list of my favorites. Ezzy over 7.5 points, rebounds over 5.5. Diggins points 13.5, and possibly her assist. Atkins over 3.5 rebounds. Azura Stevens over 5.5 rebounds. Canada right here over 5.5 assists. All right, let's go. Now, Alicia Gray's out. They're playing the same team. Los Angeles just played them. You guys know what's going on, right? I think you should. If you don't, message me. I'll get more in depth. She just had 10 in that one game. She came back from injury two games ago, I believe. But if I go here, we switch this here to home games. Double clicked it. Bam, 5 in a row. Just clearing it by a couple. Now Gray's out too. I mean, the other one is what's her name? She's gonna get some assist, Howard. But I think she should get over it. Possibly her points. Let's keep going. She shot the ball a lot, like 15, 16 times. I played it 10 plus. I got it early in the day, the last game, and she ended up with 10. Thank God. Had multiple opportunities. She should have had like 30. Now, Hamby, I expected her to shoot better today is what I'm saying. And if she puts up the same amount of attempts, she should easily go over a points line. It's just a little high. It's like 13, I think. Now, Hamby over 7.5 rebounds, definitely doable. She cleared that last game. If the Sparks lose, they're done. I don't know that for 100%, but I'm almost positive. 3 in a row, 5 out of the last 6, 8 out of the last 10 or so. Once again, switch this here to away games. Bam, decent hit rate, right? Head-to-head was 1 out of the 2. 100% for the away games, head-to-head. Let's keep going. Her points line, 17.5. It's definitely doable. I just don't like betting it past 14. You could possibly live bet it'll come down if she don't score right away. But I expect this game to be a little crazy now because it's literally do or die for I'm going back and forth because it's the way I clicked on the plays. I'm sorry. All right, so Hamilton over 1.5 threes. She's been beasting. Fanduel a little plus money action, 13th overall to the forward ranked 9th. If I go down here, I mean, she's kind of due for an off day. 2 really good days. She's been shooting more. She's coming off the bench. Head to head, what do we got? Just 1 out of the 2. Let's break this down smaller real quick. She put up 7 and 7 these last 2 games. Now without Gray, I think she's got a little bit more of a green light to shoot, and she's been shooting. So a couple of green dots these last bunch of games. Just an idea, maybe something to look at. Rebound, she's really good at too. It's a little high, 7.5. She's been under it these last couple games, so we'll see what happens. I'm thinking the Sparks are going to shoot a little better today. They need to, and they really do have good players. They will. It's tough, and now it's like having a playoff matchup. They're getting to see each other with 1 day's rest, so whatever worked last game might not work this game. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna do alter. They're gonna try to take it away, like Bree Jones in the paint. She killed them last game. She's probably gonna clear a line, 13.5. As you see, 4 out of the last 5. We'll go full year real quick. Decent hit rate. Head to head, what we got? Bam. 1 out of the 2. Hooked at 1. Switch this here to away games. Bam, a lot better hit rate, 70%. Let's keep going. Like I said, 13 rebounds last game. Possibly get it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know about 13, but you know what I mean. All right, Kelsey Plum, 5.5 assists. Now, the other point guard, I can't think of her name. What's her name? Alman, she hasn't been playing that good these last couple games. It's like she got defeated by basically from when they played Indy, and Sims broke her down because it was basically a trade for her. They kept her and got rid of Sims, and Sims went at her and destroyed her. And basically, since that game, she hasn't been playing that good. But she used to be good for mad rebounds, mad assists. But I'm saying that to say this: who knows when she's going to turn it back up? Plum is going to try to score today. Should get about 18, 22 points. If she's hitting her three, she's going to get more than that. But the defensive three is really hard. So, maybe one player on the team is going to hit a couple. 7-7-7 last 3 games. It's do or die. She's going to be passing, feeding Hamby, pick and roll. She might catch 3 or 4 in that last fourth quarter. Points line, like I said, 17.5. It's too high for me to bet pregame, but she should clear it. She don't clear it, she's going home. I'll tell you that much. All right. Plum rebounds and Plum first quarter points. First quarter plays, I always bet less. Foul trouble, anything could happen. Rebounds 3.5 plus 162. She hasn't hit it in 2 games. It is a tough matchup and all that good stuff, but she really did hit it these last 2 games, except for foul trouble. Not foul trouble. Fouls were being called, and she was getting the rebounds. I was watching it, so in both games. So, and it's do or die. She's going to be aggressive. She's scrappy. It's worth a look. All right, let's move on to the next game. All right, next game, Chicago at Indy. Now, Caitlin Clark, I just seen somewhere. It's not 100% guaranteed, but I think she's out for the season. And then, as well as Angel Reese is out for this game, suspension due to too many technical fouls. Now, Natasha Howard over 9.5 points. Now, I know it's tough. It is hard to put money on her. Some days she only shoots the ball 2 times or something. She's exceeded 10.5 points in 15 of her last 19 games versus the bottom 5 defensive points allowed. So, real weak defense. She usually scores. No Reese. Cardozo will still be there. They'll have Williams. The other Williams, not the Williams from the Storm, obviously. But I think she'll get a couple baskets. 2 days rest. As you see, decent amount of green dots down here. That's forwards versus this team. And as you see, not a great hit rate, especially these last 10. If I go to home games, throw a little 2 days rest, gets a little better. Well, hold on, let's go. That's this year. I had it on last 10. You got to pay attention to that sometimes. If you have last 10 or 20 and you put in some alterations, it'll throw you into last season too. So be careful. I just think it's doable. Let's keep going. I don't have too many for this game. Next up is Atkins, 3.5 rebounds over. Minus 110, 105-ish. We got 13th overall, but to the guard, real tough matchup, ranked 4th. Let me slide down here to the guards versus team. That's actually on forwards. A lot of red dots on forwards too. Guards, same thing. Besides Burton and Plum clearing 2.5. Tons of red dots. So why am I picking it? Atkins, she's kind of a tall guard. She's a veteran. She's good. And she's been going over it. She's exceeded 3.5, 7 of the last 8, averaging about 5. And as you see, 6 in that last game versus Connecticut. She only had 2 versus Seattle, but a bunch before that. And there's no Reese too, so there's going to be a couple more boards. You'll have Cardozo in there and Williams, E. Williams. She's E. Williams capable of a double-double or something like that. 10 points, 10 boards, but I don't know. I don't really have much for this game. A lot of the lines are too high. I'll be looking to live bet it if I got some time to get in there. Cardozo over 3.5 first quarter points. If you're betting more money or if you can get a boost, I would use it on here. But if you're spending more money, just leave it. As you see, great hit rate, right? 8 in that last game. She missed it 3 games before that. I told you guys to bet it last game. I'll take it a step further. I'll go games without Reese. Bang. See what I mean? Only 2 games. Golden State and Atlanta. Indy's got a good defense as well. Head-to-head, she cleared it. 2 games without Reese. She cleared it already. So, yeah, let's get it. All right, let's move on to the next game. If I didn't speak about it, it's not that I don't think it'll happen. Like, Cardoza, it's just her point line is too high. Williams, I think, like I said, should have a decent game. She hasn't really played starter minutes in a couple of games in a while, basically since Reese came back. So I'm thinking she's going to enjoy it and ball out. Tough matchup, so not like go crazy, but she should have a decent game. Atkins, same thing. Bantam's been off a little bit. Sims has been so flaky. Hull's rebounds are jacked up a little bit higher. Wanted around 4. In Boston, who knows what she's going to do. Home games, her assist is not the same as away games. She's missed it like the last 5 home games, so be careful with that. I know I played that on away days. All right, let's go on to the next game. All right, so we got New York going into Seattle. Seattle's a favorite, 1.5 point spread, 162.5 is the total. They played twice. Seattle won both games. Let's go. Easy Magabor over 5.5 rebounds. I play this occasionally. It looks like a real good spot. I'm probably going to pregame this. She did miss this in her last game. Decent hit rate for the year, 62%. They're coming off a couple of days rest, right? So I switch this here. 3+ days rest, home games. Well, we'll stay 3+ days rest. Bam. 6 out of 7 games this year against some decent teams. It's not like they're weak teams. Throw home games in there. Bam, 4 out of 4. Minnesota, Phoenix. As well as her points lines, that was at 7.5. Let's check it out real quick. Yeah, still at 7.5. 4 in a row. She cleared it. 11-13. She hit a couple threes these last couple of games. Don't really expect that, but 4 baskets. I think she should get it. Field goals. Let me drop this down the last 10. She's not putting up too many shots. She's grabbing boards, boards, and stuff. She's exceeded 7.5, 7 of the last 8 at home, averaging 9 points. Like the rebounds, I think she should get the points as well. Let's keep going. It's a couple for this game. Diggins, points over 13.5 or first quarter, and as well as her assist. We'll start there. Assist at 5.5. She's the point guard. She's been beasting these last couple games. She's been acting up. 2 in a row, 4 of the last 5, 6, 7 out of the last 10, 6 out of the last 10. Head to head, bam! Every time she's played them this year and last year, she's cleared it. Just getting over it. But it's do or die too. They can't afford to lose. Neither team can. It should be a good game. I think she should get over that. First quarter points is at 3.5. Key number I talk about. Specific players. She does shoot threes, but 3.5. She's cleared that head to head, both games. Right. We'll go full year real quick. A little sporadic, but she did come off. She needed a win. They came out hot. I expect the same thing today. We got 3 days rest. I didn't look at it. Let's check it real quick. A little sporadic. All right. What'd I say? And points line, right? 13.5. I think it's doable. It's a little higher than I like. 11.5, 12.5, 10 plus would be great. She don't score right away, it will go down, but I expect her to come out hot, like I said. She had 21 in that last game. 2 out of the last 3, she scored 20 plus. Head to head, what do we got? 1 out of the 2, 20, and then she hooked it. They need a win. She's going to be aggressive. She's going to be putting up some shots. She might not get there to the 3rd, but she'll get there. Let's keep going. I don't have many New York players. Eisenhook is questionable still. So is Sabali. All right, NECA over 17.5 points. It's very high. I'm not going to pregame it, but I think it should happen. And over 1.5 threes. She's been beasting. And, there's specific players on the team that are going to act up who get a lot of shots, and she's one of them. She's cleared her over 1.5 threes in 5 straight games. The last game she had 5 versus Los Angeles. Now, matchup's a little tough. Let's go down here to forwards, see how they did. Saloon and Sabali, couple here, couple there. But she's exceeded a half a 3, it says. So that's 1-3 in 17 straight games at home, averaging about 2. So she should get at least 1 if you're a parlay person. Put 1-3. Add a couple legs or whatever. Switch this here, 3 days rest, right? We're veteran players, we need a little extra rest. Bam, 4. The last 4 games with 3 days rest, she's gotten over 1.5 threes. Now, I believe it's because she hit it so many days in a row that it's still like even money. They're kind of anticipating a miss. Point sign 17.5, way higher than I like, but it should happen. Once again, we're gonna go 3+ days rest. Veteran player, she's been in the league, 12, 13, 14 years, some shit like that. 4 in a row, 37 versus Los Angeles. Don't expect that, but pregame is gonna be tough because that number's a little high. Sometimes live betting, I get that shit at like 12. Let's keep going. It's how I got myself. I lost both bets yesterday. I bet them pregame. Telling you, inflated numbers, and I got myself cooked. If I would have just waited till the game started, I'm upset with myself. All right, Malanga, she's been doing good, but then hurt herself, is out of game. You want her points line like 10. I think it's at like 12.5. It should happen. She had 5,000 her last game too, so she was kind of better physically, but she got a bunch of fouls. Little hit miss. I think she should get around 10 points. 12.5 is too high. I wouldn't bet it. Now rebounds, I don't have it highlighted, but it's very capable. 7.5, one of the 2 she cleared it. And that, her points line, right? And rebounds head to head, 8 and 4, beginning of the year. She only played 10 minutes and 7 minutes, right? And I go to her points real quick. 11 points and 6 points in 10 minutes and 7 minutes. So she's playing more than that, so like 20-something minutes now. As long as she don't get in foul trouble, she should do pretty good. She's tall, she's lanky. She's got some little jumpers and stuff too, and she's aggressive rebounding. JJ's been playing like shit. I expect her to have a good game today. I just can't go near her with any type of money. It's been so sporadic, it's crazy, but they got 2 days rest too. So could be a real good battle today. It is going to be a real good battle. Now, Miesman, always say that. Points line 9.5, right? She's coming off the bench. Rolls diminished. Stewie's lines minutes are going back up. She did hook this versus Golden State last game. Only played 23 minutes. I think they pulled the starters. I don't remember. It happened to a couple games. Last couple days just really pissed me off all around. But I think she should get 10 plus points. Her rebounds is at 4.5. Yeah, it's still at 4.5. I'm gonna highlight that so you guys can find it. I pinned this in the comment section. You can click the link and you can see the whole list. You guys should know that, right? Let me know if you use that. Anyone uses that? I use it. A little sporadic lately, but I think it's possible. I didn't have it highlighted, but I think it's possible. Let's keep going. Cloud, 9.5 points. Whether Stewie comes back or not, matchup's going to be tough. But I think she should get that. Now, Gabby Williams, right? Point signs at 9.5. That's where you want it. Don't ever take it higher. I know sometimes it goes higher, but we want it 10 plus. As you see, she's either right under it or right over it. But couple days rest. Well, first we'll go head to head. Bam, both games this year she cleared it. 12 and 16. Go full year real quick. Throw in a couple days rest. Bam, 6 in a row with 3 days rest. She scores well. Some players don't score well with rest. She does. Let's check her rebounds out real quick. Bam, 3.5, real sporadic. Beginning of the year, this would be a no-brainer, right? New York 7th overall to the forward, rank 11, so it's kind of their weakness. Except for the fact, right now, go down here, look at forwards versus team the last couple games. They haven't really been rebounding that good. games before that, 6 games before that, they have. So that's why I feel like that number is a little sporadic. It could also mean that they allow a lot of rebounds, like attempts. It doesn't necessarily mean the forwards get them. Meaning they allow 3-pointers and shit from the forwards. But yeah, so rebounds, once again, throw this thing on 3 days rest. So that's what we're working with. Bam. 4 in a row, 5 out of 7 games this year with 3 days rest. Los Angeles, Dallas, Atlanta, Minnesota, and won the Phoenix. And 2 of them they lost to Phoenix. But you know what I mean? Think it should happen. Alright, I gotta get this NFL video done. My computer is killing me, man. It takes me forever to do this. I gotta keep resetting it, this and that. You guys don't care. That list I read off in the beginning, I think Gabby's on that list. I'm about to add it too. She should feel confident in that. Alright, let's get it. Like, comment, subscribe.